The worst 10 prisons in the world. Severe mistreatment at La Sainte prison in France led to many inmates committing suicide between the years 1999 and 2003. The prisoners were killing themselves by ingesting rat poison, swallowing screws, or cleaning fluid. Prison guards said they were wading through blood in the corridors as stronger inmates tortured weaker ones. Some investigations revealed inmates suffering from horrific skin diseases due to rotten food. It was also discovered that the prisoners were being raped by the prison guards, as well as being tortured with tear gas and solitary confinement. In 1992, the Brazilian prison Carandiru became a slaughterhouse after the police tried to control an inmate rebellion inside it. Within half an hour, the police killed 116 prisoners with gunfire, including those who were hiding in their cells begging for mercy. In 2002, the prison was finally closed. After the inmates rebelled again inside Gulag prison, the torture images in Gulag prison became a media talk. Year 2016. After the guards were filmed putting the batons in the inmates' rectum savagely, and others were filmed while they were tied to the bars of the cell, and they were raped savagely. When the pictures were revealed, senior leaders resigned. Baitak Island. Prison. Baitak Island prison is located on an island in Russia's frozen White Sea. Prisoners are tortured by being kept in solitary confinement for 22 hours a day, and the rest of the time they are kept in outdoor cages where they are allowed 2 visits a year, and the use of books is prohibited. There are no toilets, they all use a bucket, which naturally led to the spread of many diseases. Until 1976, prisoners in this prison were shackled by their legs with chains for the first 3 months of imprisonment, and those sentenced to death were permanently chained, and they were informed 2 hours before their execution. If the prisoners wanted more food, they became slaves to the guards and the wealthy prisoners. The prisoners there were exposed to inhaling polluted toilet fumes and bathing in disease-filled water. In 1995, Gitarama prison was considered one of the most overcrowded prisons in the world. Despite it was designed to hold only 400 prisoners, it was occupied by more than 7,000 prisoners, most of whom were genocidaires. In the mass incarceration in Rwanda, with this density, prisoners were forced to stand day and night on their feet, which led to them suffering from gangrene in their feet. Approximately 5 prisoners died daily, and with the lack of food, prisoners killed each other to consume their flesh. Until the end of the genocide in 1994, thousands died inside the prison. The Venezuelan radio prison was sharply divided between the strong and the weak. The prisoners, the strong ones, sold drugs and used prison facilities, like a dance hall, a games room, and the internet. More than that, gang wars spread in the prison. In 2016, a group of prisoners took 1,000 prisoners hostage. They rebelled and eventually caused the death of about 20 prisoners. The guards were unable to control the prison for several days. It resembles the rebellion that occurred in Maracaibo prison in 1994, in which 130 prisoners died, either burned alive or killed by other prisoners. Betis prison is known for its torture programs that brainwash the prisoner. It has political detainees who are forced to torture each other. Every day their heads are dunked in a bucket containing urine and feces. They are also forced to write their autobiographies, describing themselves in inhuman terms. They also scrub the ground using a cloth they hold in their teeth. The Turkish Diyarbakir prison has a history of torture, which included beating on the feet, then walking on thorns. They were hung naked on the walls, and electric wires were applied to their genitals. Some were forced to consume the decomposed bodies of rats. If you felt horror from this video, press like, and if you've heard about other terrible prisons around the world that we didn't mention, write to us in the comments to meet.